whether we want to or not.
Listen, that's just our Boulder Gate party.
Exactly. It's gonna happen. Someday we're gonna get a fabled four-player Boulder Gate together, and my dreams will be completed.
It will, don't worry about it. Mooney gets to be, what, fighter paladin, whatever Mooney wants. I slot myself firmly into cleric and don't leave. Promise. You get to be a little magic guy, and Chima gets to stab bitches.
Like, listen, we'd be perfect for a Baldur's Gate run too, because the really difficult choice you have to make at the end of the game to get like the best ending ever, whatever. Mooney can just do it.
Yeah, Mooney can do it.
Mooney will be happy.
Yeah.
I won't say it out loud in case Mooney's watching and I'd spoil all of Baldur's Gate, but
Mooney can do it.
It'd be perfect. Mooney would absolutely love the ending of Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Would be so.
Okay, let's shake Chimma. We gotta get Chimma into Baldur's Gate.
I know, someday I'm gonna fucking do it. All I want in my life, it's to be so perfect because literally all I have to do is just follow Chima around.
Yeah.
I'll tell her things if she asks, but truly if she wants to just fuck it up, I'll just be like, well, time for a new experience I would simply never get.
Hell yeah. Like, you're just there to cast spells. I'm just there to make sure Chima doesn't fall down. And
yeah,
Mooney's here for emotional support. I don't know who's emotional support, but emotional support.
Mooney's own emotional support.
Hey.
Mooney's there to make Mooney feel happy.
Yes.
Oop, put my mic a little. Don't worry about that. Sorry. Sorry for anyone who heard that. I just wanted my last Oreo before I leave, but I've eaten all my Oreo thins.
The last Oreo. Hello, Wizzy. We're doing more Dang It Grandpas.
I'm done Dang It Grandpas.
Dang It Grandpas. Last time we finished the first trial, and it was totally out of left field who did it and how it happened and how it all played out.
It was crazy. I was so surprised.
It was so surprising. No one knew what was gonna happen.
My jaw was on the floor.
Morgan definitely didn't figure it out in the first second.
Morgan definitely wasn't shown a single clue and figured out who it was immediately.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what I've always done.
Mm-hmm. If it's out of left field, we promise, we promise.
I just aspire to have... This is really obscure. I don't know what... I think it's because I'm thinking about it, and that's the thing of, like, it's a fact I want to tell people, so now you're going to have to be subjected to it. I aspire to have the intuition of, I'm going to forget her name, of this one lady who was on Taskmaster. If anyone doesn't know what Taskmaster is, it is a very fun show. I still don't trust you. I saw fan art of her in that particular outfit I've talked about that everyone draws her in that isn't in this game for some reason. And I stared at it and I was just like, I don't trust her. I think she's alive. I think something's fishy's going on here. Anyway, I aspire to have the intuition of this one lady that's on Taskmaster. If you don't know what Taskmaster is, it's a British, but also a Australian and New Zealand spinoff that they have. But originally British TV show of a guy who gets every season 5 different comedians to come on and complete silly little tasks for points, and it's really, really fun. I think, honest to God, probably my favorite reality competition show I've ever seen.
It's just a bunch of little guys just doing little things.
It's so funny. And also, by the way, all episodes are up for free on YouTube. You can watch them, and they're free, and that's awesome. I think they come out like maybe a full year after they air on actual television, but that's fair because you get them for. There's like 17 to 18 seasons. The new one's coming soon. It's all free. It's crazy. Anyway, so it's a great show, but there's a specific thing. Again, they do a bunch of silly challenges, and then they'll sometimes at the end of the show they'll do like a live task on stage, and it's for like the final points and all that, and it's all fun. There was one they're doing of a classic game called Cow or Laminator, and basically where it's Greg, the host, sits on one side and he picks between a cow and a laminator. And the other person on the other side, the contestant, has to guess which one he's holding up. Basically, it's basically like a psychic game almost. Like, you know, you have to pick for it, and you have to just, as long as you can go in a row, and then once you guess wrong, you're out. You know, simple. So, this one lady goes up there, iconic. She was my favorite of this season. She's this older lady, and she... I think they were talking about it. She was behind on points, so they were talking about exactly how many she would have to get in order to actually beat the person who's in first place, which was a lot. It was like an absurd amount. Simply impossible, right?
Yeah.
I want to say she went 20 to 30 in a row. Right, the whole way through. It was incredible. I've never genuinely wanted to cheer for a TV show more. I'm just like, every time she'd just sit there and in the most like serious, just like confident voice, laminator, and then it's just, and they flip the card and it's just the crowd goes wild. I fucking love it. It's amazing. Taskmaster is a great fucking show, and I would highly recommend it to every single person ever.
Oh god, that sounds amazing.
I know. I'm just anyway. I want to be that. I want to be able to guess whether it's a cow or eliminator every single time. I want her power. I want to be able to know. I want to be able to look at something and just know.
Fair.
That's what I aspire to be. That's my dream in life. Anyway, there we go.
To finish a little sketchy.
Finish a little sketchy?
Yeah, I'm planning a little, one of my I've had them for, like, literally the first one I got. I'm just like, you don't have, like, any fun additions. What can I give you? And someone suggested, you know, a watercolor elemental. And I'm like, that's so good.
Ooh,
because they've got
so
it's
good.
the blue, like, peacocky one. Because they've got, like, the long drinky
Yes.
tail, and they've also got, like, feather plumes that come off their tail. So I'm just like, it'd be really pretty if they just leave drag marks of, like, pale blue and dark blue watercolor. And I'm just like, oh, that's so nice for me. Sketching it out.
It's so good. Also, Looney's disagreeing with us about being a tank.
Mooney, you would not be a DPS. Alright? You're too baby to be DPS.
I'm quoting
Actually,
you
wait, you're not baby enough to be DPS. There you go. DPS is neither handheld because they run off willy-nilly and then need to come crying back because it got scary and the monsters do big damage and we're actually very squishy. We just do big numbers.
You said that so mean to me. Ah.
You cannot be a DPS. You have to be a tank because you stand in front of the DPS and just be like, you fucking idiots, let me call the monster's attention, and then you smack them in the back. That's how it goes. And you wouldn't be a healer because you're not dumb enough to be a healer. We know this. You're a tank. Let's do school life. Kotoneki. Boink boink. My bathroom got fixed. Yay! Oh, my room's clean. This has my lint roller doing. Perfect. Beautiful. Making sure everything's in shipping. Yep. Oh, I can actually see the inside of the bathroom.
Wow, not covered in blood.
It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace.
Damn.
It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Wanakuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
I don't think dying's good for our health, actually. If I'm being honest.
Don't worry about it. I didn't have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. We have 3 less baubles.
3 less blorbos, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's been hiding behind each other. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, you okay, Mikado?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go... Wait, I can't read again. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep over a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt. That would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up! Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? Getting depressed about your friend who was using you to frame you for murder isn't gonna help you.
Yeah. Getting depressed about your friend who just got murdered is not gonna solve anything.
It's not gonna solve any of our problems.
Stop being sad, Makoto.
Have you tried not being sad, Makoto?
Have you tried not being miserable about it?
If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
Oh, now? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, and modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top was the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? Maybe. That's the
Maybe, girl.
consequences of his actions.
Yeah, it had very little to do with us, to be honest.
It's no different from killing him ourselves. No, sweetheart.
It's pretty different. He murdered a girl.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Oh, I'm just a baby.
So it would seem.
she's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Oh. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. Makoto, you can't. People make the choices they make. You can have reasons and excuses, but in the end of it, people still make the choices they make. Okay? Okay. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Oh, that's just the Alex post. No. I got 2 notifications and went bark.
Oh,
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
It's now 10 p.m. Mooney said so.
As such, it is
Yeah.
officially nighttime. Soon
It's
the doors
nighttime,
to the
you said so.
dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Mooney's gonna lock us out of the dining hall.
Look at the dining hall, guys.
Oh, and one other thing.
Alright.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Yeah.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
What?
Now pay
See
attention
you,
and remember
don't
this
see you?
well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Am I crazy? Why did he say don't see you? Is there someone he can't see?
I think there's like places he can't see, like the bathrooms. He can't see the bathrooms.
I'm just finding that interesting. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is?
Rude. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2! Boy's Life of Despair! I forgot that was
Boy's Life of Despair.
Boy's Life of Despair!
Boy's Life of Despair.
It's very different than the Girl's Life of Despair. We have to keep them gender exclusive. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. With that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
I forgot about this!
He's just T-posing over there. Look at him
1,
go.
2, 3, 4.
They're
He's
doing
so
jumping
committed.
jacks.
1,
He's so
2,
committed.
3, 4.
Shimaro, I love you. fucking nerd.
Now
Look
reach
at him go.
way up and bend way down.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the art and it's like, yes, Byakuya just leaning into the stage, he does not care. I was just
Literally,
confused
no one
what-
else gives a shit right now.
No one else is just like, everyone else is just watching, like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, oh, like Jesus Christ, man.
By
People
your-
died.
Mondo was just like, what is this fucking idiot doing? I was just like, I don't know, man. This
It's
is
just a
fake.
bunch of kids watching him do jumping jacks.
Yeah, he's
Tighten
doing
those
size.
muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, don't say it like that. That's weird. Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto.
That was a letters laugh right there. Right there. See, did you all hear it?
Yeah. Monokuma's also a little bit of me, but mostly Mooney. Don't worry about it.
It's a lot of Mooney with just a little bit of letters.
Well, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in breathing agony for? That's a Mooney line. Don't you just love
It is
me?
a
Don't you
Mooney
want to
line.
die for me? Don't you want to die painfully for me?
Do you want to die for me? Do you
Alright,
want to
so
fight the
cool.
crew? Don't you want to fight an army of alligators for me?
Yeah. Do you want to die for me? Don't you want me to die for you so you can have like 50 Salgado tortoises?
So?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from
What?
generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours.
What the fuck are you talking about? That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you... Oh, that's me. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay. So then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you have to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. You need new enrichment for your enclosures.
Yeah, nourishment.
Enrichment. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD and AUHD and AUDHD and BPD.
And your
girlies.
ABCs.
And your ABCs and your XYDs. Oh, I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But... a new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder
More
about
stairs.
That seems
levels.
unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Stairs.
Well, we don't know till we look.
Smoke.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
Let's go and look at everything.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. I love Taka so much. He's my favorite Blorbo. He's my favorite guy. Seeing his word as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Like, yes, Byakuya is my favorite guy. But also, I love everything about Taka. I love just how fucking nerdy he is. And how excited he is to just follow rules and be a good boy. He's my favorite. I look for monies. He has the monies. Is there places here for the monies? Money? Okay. Leave the area. Yes, I'll leave the area. Oh, hey, how you guys? A minute. Look around the money first and then I will talk to you.
Get the money. Get the money.
There we go. The money spots reset on every chapter, so I must look.
Yay.
Hello, Hakakure, how are you?
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto. Did you see what's inside the display case?
What? No.
Bad. This is super bad, man.
What? What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there.
Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
For serious?
I love this as imposter one. We're about to figure out what's bad. That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come up by and use it to send a message.
What?
Ugh! I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Okay.
Let me out of here!
Ooh, let me out of here. Let me out.
I love you. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. No, I love you. I don't know if you're the ultimate common, the ultimate clairvoyant. You're like you. I love you. My heart.
You're just a guy.
He's just a guy. Taka!
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. I love you.
Yoshiro is very religious, isn't he? Apparently so.
He follows every religion under the sky, and even those above it.
Mm-hmm.
He is very religious. He is very spiritual. He is very paranoid. He gets conned by everything. I love him. Alamando.
Yo.
I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but
Shit.
just like I figured, hasn't moved an inch. Shit.
Fuck. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it.
Hey!
Why?
What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do ya?
Please don't punch me into the wall again, Mondo. I'm just a little guy. No thanks, I think I've got enough for now. Please don't punch me into the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Taka's mouth make it seem like when he's talking, he's always screaming. Yeah,
He
seems
is.
about right.
He's always
Mondo,
yelling.
don't kill Makoto again.
Don't kill me again, I'm just a little guy. You want me in here? I should look around the school first. Need me to find what? Want me to find homework? What do you need? Okay. Do you want me to go up the stairs?
I don't really want you to go up the stairs.
That's okay. Is there anyone else, a friends around? There's the Red Door of Doom. No thanks? No, no thanks. Empty classrooms. Let's go. Let's go.
Letters running around, running into walls.
Game was blocking, the stairs has been opened. This is what Monokuma meant by a whole new world. So, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. There's some kind of clue here. Not sure, but there's gotta be something here. There's gotta be. Second floor school zone. I found a pool. Another Gatling gun.
Just a second.
Oh, Mikado! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating if I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. She seems way more excited than usual. Oh yeah, she's the ultimate swimmer. She's having a great time.
Yeah. Also, as a warning, the Sus Imposter, I have never played this game before, so just be careful about spoilers.
Be careful about spoilers or I will kill you.
Letters has played this game before, but I have not, so.
And we have been talking to, we talked to Sayaka as we should have, as was mandated by the dialogue. And we've been talking to Sakura a lot.
Yeah.
Sakura and Chihiro.
I think those are the only people
Those
we
are-
really
yeah,
talked to.
we
like,
only had, like,
in terms of
three
bonding
times.
stuff or special ability stuff. I just played it.
It's good game.
Finally experiencing it after much time.
Yes. Yes, they are excellent choices.
I'm pretty sure we talked to Toko. I think.
I don't know. I don't remember. We might have, and we just didn't get anything from it.
I don't know. I mean, we've only had downtime like once.
Was your Mario Poker? Oh,
Yeah, we've only had like.
no, I don't think so.
Damn. But yeah, we've only had downtime like once, so we've only really had like one try to talk to anyone, and then we skipped into the trial. So. Yeah, for context, we've only just finished the first trial. We're now just like just starting chapter 2. So
We're in the
anything
exploration
past
part.
chapter 1, no spoilers, please.
That's fine. This is some kind of card reader. I wonder what it's for. Card reader. Card reader. This is the boy here.
Boys, girls.
Behind this door is a locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really, really?
Hmm.
If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door.
Uh-huh.
However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room. The same goes for the girls. That's the bottom line.
But
What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. That's what the Gatling gun is for. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all like, "Ducka, ducka, ducka, ducka."
just a second.
I bet it really get hurt to get shot by that thing. You know, you'd probably die if you get shot by a Gatling gun. Now, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That never ever occurred to me. To think someone would be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There.
Why?
So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you seem awfully concerned with this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
No.
Now, these are babies. Some are blorbos. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there will be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. What y'all do in the dorms is not my problem. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
Hey, you're literally terrible. Awful.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya. Makes X. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself
You
up.
got it.
Celeste, Shihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
Huh?
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Hydrate. Hydrate time.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Hydrate or die.
Hydrate or die.
Hydrate or die like Junko definitely did. Hello, Ray. Kisses.
I still don't believe it.
She
I
died.
have my suspicions.
We touched the body and everything.
I think there's some shady.
No.
I will not be fooled. I will not be gaslit.
Pretty sure that only applies to you. Only you think the way to make happy is with swimming. Actually, you're not. The second floor is opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional fast trial may not be so bad. Don't say that. No murmur.
Humor.
Hey Shihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms have had all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not brave enough to set foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room. It's not that I don't want to, it's just... Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Pretty weird phobia, though. Baby girl.
Okay.
Locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. And I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Why are you like this? Goodbye. Goodbye, girlies. So there's a pool up here. Nice bathroom A, bathroom B. It's a dead-end corridor. Another floor. The gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor. Which means not everything is opened up yet. Man. What's this? A classroom! The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
The baby's
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
The baby is sleeping.
Buddy. Hello, Sakura. I love you. Yes, buddy. Hello, Sakura. How are you?
see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a really close look around.
Okay. Goodbye. That's... The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. It's pink. Study benches in the pink area. The library. Everybody's hanging out in the library. Shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Is this was on the same one? Yep. Fucking dusty books. Money. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So,
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
Well, it's broken too, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm this little guy. I am not a laptop repairman. Shelf is covered in dust, and on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside?
But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. Makoto. Stop it.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay, you're right. I broke the seal on a dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope Speak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institute of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major field. However, Hope Speak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem
Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They've lured us all in here. Someone who created a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
That would be nice. Simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. No, I wanted to explore more! Makoto! I didn't me!
Makoto, no!
Listen to me!
No! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? What? There's supposed to be a comma in here somewhere.
Yes, indeed.
There's a library!
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathroom on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about the fucking way out of here? You find anything like that?
Oh, well,
What? What?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing?
Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Okay. What is your solution to the way out, considering what we just found, Mondo? No, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon.
I love you, my baby boy. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
He's so just sad.
He's so sad. He found a cool thing and no one's listening to him.
No one said he did a good job finding the cool things. Everyone just got mad. Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? I love you, Tagami. You're such a cunt. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
No bed bugs. I'll promise not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Okay, so let me touch. Yay, Monokuma Theater!
Monokuma Theater.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
I'm boring. No, I know you're boring. Sweet little global.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Yes.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right.
Wow.
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Wow.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Okay. New rules been added to the regulations menu. Must be referring to yesterday loading your e-handbook to another student strictly prohibited. Right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. No, let me explore. There we go, honeys. Can't let myself turn away from Sayaka's death for Sayaka and for myself. Having a shower is gonna be really awkward from now on. It's gonna be really icky.
Poor Makoto.
Poor Makoto. Not in my top, it's what it's not in. Yes, there we go. Leave the area. Yes, I want to leave the area. Makoto, and Mando, and Byakuya, and Sayaka. Sayaka. No, I can't waste time on sentimentality now. The others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. Sucks to be you, Makoto. We're being a sentimental
To be you.
Leon. Leon, he's gone for good. And where's Junko's room? That's well, stop for right now. We'll get to sleep next to each other. That's cute. Junko! Junko, she's gone for good. Okay.
Junko's totally gone for good.
She's dead.
Totally.
She's a dead woman. Yeah.
For sure.
Mark is just paranoid, but no, Junko's definitely dead.
Hey, Makoto.
Yeah.
Morning,
sure.
Makoto. Morning, is everyone
You-
here already? Oh, she's dead. No.
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting by Aqua and Taka.
Taka's not, no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem?
Hey, Fumi, would you make me some tea?
Huh?
Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason.
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh,
Go, Hibumi.
Okay.
Apparently unable to refuse the list's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. Goodbye, Hifumi. And a few minutes later,
Thank you for waiting.
Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally.
You could make some for the rest of us, you know.
there's no way to think about this.
I
in a common
emphatically
sense
decline.
kind of way.
You're not my type at all. Bitch.
Oh, he's good.
It's all about the law of causality, basic instinct, act and react.
So you're a freak. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cupped her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Celeste, why you do that?
What?
What the?
Celeste, you freak.
Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Hey, Saffron. We're having a good time with the Dangan room. Sleep well, baby. Thank you for stopping by.
Have a good sleep.
Welcome, please.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop. Just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I would, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In that case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. And look at yourself. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. You're a freak. You are a freak and awful and ungrateful. You asked him to do something for you. He said, yeah, I'll do it. You didn't have to. And then you just throw it at the wall. You're terrible. Throw you in
I
the,
know.
throw you out.
What a bitch.
And they cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. This is the point where everyone just says, alright, Celeste can do everything on Celeste's own from now on, and they just ignore her forever.
Yeah. Simple solution.
Simple, yeah. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment.
I went to all the trouble to make you that tea, and you want me to go even farther?
This is the point where you told me you do nothing for Celeste ever again because she is a bitch cunt.
Mm-hmm. Never again.
Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Fuck off. Right.
Whatever you say. We don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch!
Oh, Jesus.
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Wah! Oh, okay. Your little piggy will bring it right out.
I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. You really went psycho there.
I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. This is the point where you just throw Celeste out and never talk to her again. Because she's a freak. In the bad way. Seriously.
Bad freak.
Seriously, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot.
Oh no. What had happened?
It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over and over and over, but he never showed himself.
Uh-oh. He's not dead, is he?
Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe.
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that. He didn't need to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. Might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for
Listen to
him.
me.
I was about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
Well then.
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late.
Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So, where might he have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the sixth floor of school again. Alright, Morgan. Where do you think the bitch is?
I think, oh god, I gotta remember. They said there's a library? Possibly a library. That's like my first guess for some reason. That might be stereotyping.
This game was all about stereotyping.
Yeah, I think probably my first guess is library.
Lean into the stereotypes because you are absolutely correct. If I remember this correctly, he is absolutely in the library right now.
Nothing gets past me.
Nothing gets past Mug and Magoy. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya.
Uh-oh.
What? Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
What the fuck do you mean?
What are you doing?
What do you mean this is the last thing you imagined?
Yeah. What does it look like he's doing?
I'm trying to
What is
read,
it?
so if you could be quiet.
This is exactly like him. This is on brand.
This is an appropriate response to being that. You fucking think that guy wouldn't be in the. What is wrong with you, Makoto?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Exactly.
Well, it's also not your fault none of you checked the library. Look at that man. You think that man wouldn't be in the library?
Exactly.
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
No.
Fair.
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow.
If anything, I'm more like, why are you reading like that? Put the book on the goddamn. Put your arms on the table.
No.
You're gonna get tired.
That's part of the experience. Reading
He's
should
like,
not
in
be
that
a
pose,
pleasurable
just waiting
experience.
for someone to interrupt him.
Reading should not be a pleasurable experience. What do you mean? If it does not hurt, you are not doing it right. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another.
You!
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding.
The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned.
Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading.
I think they okay, hang on. Byakuya. People are dying. 3 people are dead.
No one could possibly murder me.
Whatever you say, my guy.
I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well,
Wait, so you're gonna use what you're learning there to betray us?
Don't be stupid.
Why would he tell you that?
Yeah, Byakuya would never murder us. It's just something to keep in mind. Not helping. Yeah, what? Byakuya,
No,
you're
what
not
he would-
helping. You're not helping.
Jesus Christ.
He's not helping them would murmur you accusations.
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be truly boring, right? Not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. Byakuya, you're also kind of a freak.
Yeah, true.
This is just a chapter of everyone gets to be a bit of a freak.
Listen, the lack of sunlight is slowly getting to them.
They cannot photosynthesize.
Watching a man get pelted with baseballs to death and then the lack of sunlight really is doing nothing for their mental health.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. He's just a weirdo nowhere. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up.
But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh? It's a zero-sum game.
are you okay with this?
Math. I can't do math. I'm not a math game. It's a party game theory.
No one
A
hears
math-
a math.
No one hears your math game. It's part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for positions or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we've been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resources, the only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
Why would I stop playing? It's so much fun. Oh, you're off. My blur goes. Oh. He smiled again as he spoke. His smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. That's my guy. Can't help it. Sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. Yeah. Weezy loves to be out there cheering too. You're on the train. You're on the train with me. He's causing so many problems. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami hair pirate.
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible. He can't die. He's my favorite. This isn't JoJo. This isn't JoJo where my favorites die.
Never.
Yahoo!
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are?
You know, I still can't believe it.
What?
Believe what?
That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. Get back here, you're gonna get punched.
The
Piece
boys are about to fight.
The boys are about to fight.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die.
You keep saying that, but...
Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? No. At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
I gotta fight myself now. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is
it's horrific.
horrific. friends. Who decided that?
Huh?
Huh? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But
You know...
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead! You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You want to try that on me?
So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it. You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of
Never.
shit!
I am calm!
Listen, Hina, just let Bianca get his face punched in, just for me. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. It's a waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of this Last Supper just yet.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Yeah, Bianca, stop talking like you're in a video game.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately, you're all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Have a second glance back, Bianca left. I'm gonna hydrate again.
Hydrate. I'm gonna go get a fudge pop. That's what I'm gonna do. BRB real quick.
I might get up and do a little stretchy too. So I'm gonna leave you all with the under the watchful eyes of. Oh, no, this isn't the watchful eyes of me. Oh, I forgot I left my. There, I'll leave you all under the watchful eyes of he. And I will be right back. I'm just going to get up and do a quick stretch. Oh. Yes, cage by cage. You must all be looked after by him, and you'll never do anything bad if you are well behaving. Cage says so.
What happened?
I left
What happened?
everyone under my intermission screen, which is of course Nicolas Cage watching over the chat, as he
Oh,
does.
yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course. He's so gracious.
Making sure everyone behaves themselves. Go your fudge ball.
I'm going for a pop.
Hell yeah, fudge ball! Nah. But at a second glance, Byakuya left. Wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. He's just gone. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that?
Well, he was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Oh, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food?
Hey, calm down. You too, Toka? Toko?
Anyway,
Well, it's not like anyone would even care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting.
No!
Your tiny ass hands kill me every time. They're
None-
so small.
None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
I don't think you're disgusting, I just think your hands are small. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim. This is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone.
What the heck?
And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you?
Oh, hey, Toko, wait. Well, just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you're going to say to bring her back. Yeah. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. I need to look for money in all of the
Free
rooms.
time.
Free time. I will go find money. I've already found all the money here. Money. The trash room. This is now the part of the chapter where I search all the rooms again to find dollary dues.
Gotta find the dollary dues.
I'll find the dollary dues.
Gotta find the dollary dues and hang out with the guys.
I gotta find the dollar dues to do the gacha for gifts so I can get all the guys.
Yes.
Boy. Who do you want to hang out with once we find out the monies?
It might be fun to hang out with your favorite Blorbo.
Favorite Blorbo?
I think hanging out with Mondo.
Mondo?
Yeah.
Hell.
Or... Those are my choices. Either I'm forgetting his name and I feel bad.
B-boy.
Akira? Yeah. The boy or Mondo. One of the two.
Mondo, another good guy. No money in the warehouse.
No money in the warehouse.
No money. No money to feed my crippling gacha addiction.
For shame.
Yes!
Dangan Ronpa, the first gotcha game.
I mean, yeah. Damn.
So sad that it spiraled all out of control.
I know. But it's okay, I can forgive it. What? Some seems still hanging dry. I'm surprised Hifumi hasn't come by and stolen it or something. Makoto. He probably would.
Don't be rude. You would. Makoto, it's rude to stereotype people. You're right.
You're absolutely correct, but it's rude.
It's so rude.
Bathhouse. The massage chair. Maybe I'll use it once I get really tired. Hell yeah. Awkward. One of them is unlocked and don't see anything inside. Ooh, no menus. There's no camera in the bathhouse.
No camera in the bath.
No camera in the sauna.
No camera in the sauna. I feel like you are telling me these for an important reason.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I know what the next one happens. I don't think it's the bathhouse.
No. Well, now I know there's going to be a murder in the bathhouse eventually.
I don't know. Murder happens all over the workplace. Don't worry about it.
That's true.
Not you. No one wants to talk to you. You're a bad freak.
Bad freak.
Money. I think I was just putting that up because of what Monokuma said, and you know, he sees you, he doesn't see you.
True.
You wanted to be
Or
someone
this is you
Monokuma
rapidly trying to cover up because you revealed something to me.
No, I think something does happen in the bathhouse, but I
I'm
don't
sure.
think it's a murmur.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't think it's
Listen, I mean, there's a lot of things that are pretty again, like pointing out the fact that the cameras obviously are a whole thing and all that. Though I'm also sure, I guess, I mean, technically, I don't think Monokuma would share the footage with us even if he fucking had it. Because he's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
I mean, that's true, he didn't, because otherwise he could have just shared us the fucking footage of the room and Leon would have been
Yeah.
toast.
Exactly. He knows
Can't
who
make it
did the
that easy.
murmur. Let me check the regulations.
Check the regulation.
Regulations, what did anyone say? Yep, two, yep. But his headmaster is bad. Anyone Once murder takes place, past trial. Guilty exposed. Yep. Guilty parties
Also,
not exposed. They'll graduate.
Wow.
Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Okay. It's a wholesome
I
backpack.
was watching a video. Getting really into this one guy who's like been reviewing. He like reviews. He does like little video essays on older like video games and stuff, particularly ones that were like Japanese and all that.
Nice.
Really fun. There's just a specific video he does that I rewatched a couple of times, and I finally started watching some of his other content, which is his video about Tomimeki Memorial, I believe it's called. Essentially, it is like the dating sim of all dating sims, and it also was unfortunately kind of also signifies the death of the genre as well, which is really sad. Which is also really sad because it's an untranslated game. So, or the only translations that exist are fan translations, and they're like a little bit rough around the edges.
Oh.
But the which is sad though, because I think it would be really funny to have made Chinema play it, because it's like it's not exactly like Monster Prom, but it's like, because that's the thing too, is I like that game too because it actually helped me open my eyes to the fact that the way that like we in America refer to as dating sims is kind of not really correct. Because we associate dating sims to be dating games. Like any game that has dating as a central thing, that's what we call it, a dating sim. But really they're not. Really most of the dating games we think of are more like visual novels. At most, but like dating sims are games that are more like life simulators with like romance being a central element of it. Like Monster Prom, to be honest. Which is honestly probably the only modern comparison I could make to that comparison in my mind, when he was talking about it. Because, you know, it's a game where you have to, like, worry about your stats and worry about all of this sort of stuff, while also, you know, trying to romance your person that you want to romance. And Tomimeki Memorial was, like, the pinnacle of a lot of that and popularized the genre over in Japan. Because it was just this really fantastic sort of, it had like, you know, high school life simulator that was focused around dating. It had really great character writing. And also it had a really fascinating system to it because it basically set it up where it's like, you know, in a lot of dating games, if you pick a route, you just go the route and you just do the route and there you go.
Yeah.
But in Tomimeki Memorial, they had this really big system in it where if you basically ignored any of the other girls for a long enough time, they would have what was called in the game like a bomb. Like it would basically be this bomb that would go off and damage your relationship with other people. So it sort of required you to actually keep up with the other characters to some extent, and also not only that, but then also certain skills you'd have to focus on, because like, oh, you want to date the girl who likes sports, so you just focus 100% of your effort on sports, but then you don't focus on your classes, and then you fail your midterm, and now you're getting kicked out of the sports club and all this sort of stuff. And so like it was basically a complex strategy game in the form of a dating sim. Again, I think it's very funny because honestly, whenever I hear him talk about it, I'm like, this does remind me of like a harder version of Monster Prom, and I think Chinema would love it.
I think Chinema will like it too. That sounds like
anyway, but like it was, but it was like it's a really interesting video though. And then that's probably his longest one. But then I've watched him to go over a couple other different like RPG games and other things that he's been going over, like JRPGs and stuff, from like the PS1 era and things, and they're really fun. Anyway, I bring all this up and I go on my ramble. I was about to just relay the entire video, don't worry about it. But I bring it up because there's one I watched recently. That was him talking about the Uno anime game that Nintendo made or whatever, and it was like this, you know, it was just you play Uno, but it's anime. It's basically like Uno in the form of sports anime. And fucking, But I remember him talking about, there was a character that comes up, and he was trying to explain, because also really interesting is because he actually knows Japanese is his second language, so sometimes he gives really good, which I really like because I feel like it's lacking from some videos like this, where he talks about translation sometimes. And like how interesting, like, you know, obviously if there's like a fan localization or other stuff like that, I find that stuff very, very interesting. So he's talking about how in there's a character who's like, I'm gonna forget his name. I can't remember. Help. You're Blurbo. He's there's a character in there who's basically like your Blurbo. They're like, you know, they're essentially
like B-boy.
Yeah, Byakuya. No, your other boy.
Taka?
Taka.
Yeah,
Yes.
my god.
Taka. There's so many characters with T names.
There's so many names. Don't worry, we'll get through a bunch of them eventually.
Yeah. There's one like Taka who he's essentially, you know, he's the moral police essentially. Like, make sure everyone's following the rules and stuff. But it's a word that has no English comparison, and so like it has a weird name, so it's like hard to talk about because it doesn't have like a proper English translated name. And so, but that also explains why in Danganronpa he's the ultimate moral compass, because they can come up with a way to translate his thing.
Yeah.
Which
Like, we
is,
don't
it's
have
very
like what
interesting.
Taka is in like this part of the world. It's just it doesn't happen.
Which is essentially just like as far as I understand it, a person who makes sure everyone else follows the. In my opinion, I think we should designate its English comparison to the rules lawyer. I think that's what it should be.
I think that's what it should be now. You're right. We have a rules lawyer.
Be the official translation is rules lawyer, the ultimate rules lawyer.
Lawyer.
I guess ultimate enforcer or something, but then again, that has different connotations. So it's anyway, translations are so interesting. Another fun in translation fact, while Letters is grinding for coins. Did you know that? How do I explain this in a way that's concise? There's a guy I sometimes get his YouTube shorts, and he talks about languages and language facts and stuff, and they're really, really interesting. I love languages. Languages are so fucking interesting.
Oh, you can't contradict here. Kindly leave. Okay, bye.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. Asshole.
Wheezy says that it's kind of like the hall monitor or something like that. And that's kind of like it, but also I feel like he's that plus more. You are the perfect boy.
Get rules lawyer.
Rules.
We can make it mean that.
You would question the DM at their own table.
Exactly. You would be the one who'd ruin it for everybody.
You wouldn't even know.
That's not how it works in the rules.
I love you. You're my problem. Kiss your little head.
But yes. So really interesting fact. So English is one of the only language. English has one of the rarest sounds in any language. Like a sound that is so rare that, like, the best way I compare it, if anyone knows anything about languages, there's some languages that involve like clicking, like in their actual language. It's a sound rarer than that. Like, and it's apparently ER, the sound. Yeah. Like, that sound is apparently like only I think, what did he say? Like 0.2% of languages in the world have that sound. English being one of them, obviously. And like, which is so crazy because obviously it's a super common language, so you wouldn't think that necessarily. It sounds weird to hear, but it's like just a lot of languages just don't have that sound, and structure, which I thought it was just really interesting because I just never would have thought about that, and now it's gonna haunt me. Or like, what else was there? I remember there was a oh, my mind, where'd it go? There's also a funny video of a guy I watched that was he essentially Oh my god, you have so many coins! Jesus Christ!
Have coins.
We're gonna be here a while. I was about to say, like, oh, I don't want to ramble too long, but
You
maybe I
keep
need to
going. I
ramble
got
more.
coins. Don't worry.
So, what else? What other language facts can I share? There's a funny guy who tries to like pronounce really strange, like basically word mashes, because apparently, word sound symbols are there's more of those than you would possibly think, and it's a fascinating video, and I couldn't possibly try to explain it. But noises are crazy. Languages are so difficult, but they're so cool.
Funky.
I'm trying to think of any other cool language facts that I have. I know I saw a video that was just going over the word for eye, like basically how it got to English, starting like way as fuck long ago, which is really fascinating to listen to. What else? Tommy Making Memorial is a really interesting game. It's just, again, I've watched that video so much where I'm starting to like get myself in a place where like, man, I wish I could actually play. I wish it was translated so I could play like properly somewhere where I could play it. Because the way I hear it is like there's Tommy Making Memorial, the first one, which is iconic and like started the whole genre basically, and then Tommy Making Memorial 2, which is, according to the guy in the video, is like a masterpiece. It is like basically the upgraded version of the first game, but like perfect and like elevated in so many ways. And then fucking the third one is where it all went wrong.
Oh.
Because in the third one, they just, because that's what the whole video is essentially about, is just mostly riffing on the third one. Because first of all, like, Tommy Making Memorial was, first of all, again, why I compare it to Monster Prom is like, you have, you basically, the way you get character, it's almost like a roguelike in a lot of ways. Like, every time you play it, you're gonna have a different experience.
Oh, that's
because,
cool.
yeah, because, like, the girls, like, obviously you can do certain things, but, like, your skill points are almost randomized, so that in that sense, you know, even if you, like, basically in a way, the way he described it is, like, if you were following a guide, you could not follow a guide. Like, there's not a perfect step-by-step guide to do these things, because not only is a lot of the girls you meet completely random, and just based on what skills you explore and where you go and stuff like that, but also, how many points you get and what you get and lose during your certain activities is, like, slightly randomized. So, there's an unpredictable factor there, and then, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So it's really interesting. So basically you could go through a whole run, especially if, like, the second game, and like not meet every single girl, because you just didn't go in that direction, or the order you meet them and the story events that you go through is like just different each time. Basically both games, they give you like your childhood best friend as being like your first goal to work towards, kind of a thing. Did it lock you out because you were there too long?
No, I ran out of monies.
Oh, okay.
I have no money now. I used it all on gacha. No, at a point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, at a point, there's a little percentage on the dial that tells you how likely you are to get a repeat. So after you get to about after I get about to like the 26% repeats, I put more coins in, so it goes down to like you only get a 20% chance of a repeat. And you just keep going like that until you have all of the items.
All the items.
I have many presents to give people now. There's 114 items.
Anyway, it's a really fascinating video. If anyone wants to watch it, the guy's name is Punchy, I believe his name is. And he, the video in question I'm talking about is like a game so bad it killed the genre, I think it's called, or something. You'll see like a red-haired 3D animated anime girl, in this thumbnail. Again, the first two games also had a really cool style because it was all pixel art, and they would have talk sprites, but they were all full pixel. It was really cool.
That's cool.
But like, I don't know, I think his videos also stuck with me because his kind of ending thesis is also really kind of poignant and has made me think a little bit, to be honest. Like, especially just as I keep rewatching it. But like, because he talks about the fact that like there's really no games quite like it anymore unless they're like parody. like for even just for normal dating games, it's like people feel like they can't, like somehow are so embarrassed or like they can't engage genuinely with it unless they're like a meme kind of a thing. And it's like, and I think it's a specific thing where he says like, I don't know, people seem to like romance in their, like, he said it, he made a funny joke about it, but like they like to seem to like romance in like Baldur's Gate 3 or Stardew Valley, but for some reason a dating centric game is like cringe, is essentially what he was saying. And it's like, it's odd that sort of that market has been left kind of completely dry outside of, you know, more parody type stuff. Which I thought was really interesting. I felt like he made an interesting point with that. Because, like, again, even though I would say that Monster Prom is probably the closest that we have to, like, a modern dating simulator, like he was taught, like, Tomimeki Memorial, it's like, even that game is kind of laced in, like, silliness, you know? Which is part of the charm of the game. But, you know, I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, we can talk to the boy now.
I'm gonna have to see how big Dahlia Wish is so I can tell if Gentle Kid is looking down on her or looking her in the Gentle Paw's looking down on her or looking her in the eyeball.
How big is she?
She's a big girl. Like, she's gonna be like her dad's big.
Oh, she's gonna be torrent size.
She's gonna be torrent size. She's gonna be a big girl.
Oh, I love that. I think Dahlia's pretty small. I think like more like average Swan Clan. I think, but I'd have to go look.
Doesn't say. I'm just gonna see she's looking her in the eye. Looking her in the eye and saying,
anyway, I did find it fascinating, and it did, if anything, there's so little. I have to have so much control because again, it's that thing of like I hear that and I'm just like, that sounds like a challenge, and I'm like, no, Morgan, like sit down, boy.
No, Morgan.
You have so many projects you need to work. You gotta work on your fucking Princess Tower game. Like, chill.
You have so many. You have so much stuff you have in your hands already. You don't need another one.
I don't need another
Yo.
one. Cries. What's up, man? Something wrong?
Morgan wants to hang out with you. Should I hang out with Mondo for a while?
Where
Yes.
you hang out?
Jesus
with him.
Christ.
Shit, man. Normally I don't hang out with guys this much. You know what I mean?
No, you're leader of like
No.
all the biker gangs. What do you mean?
Are you saying your biker gangs are just girls?
That's
Just, I mean, that's kind of peak, honestly.
Yeah.
And I got some time to kill, so whatever.
You're so weird.
I love you.
You spend some time with Mondo. Yay! Mondo and I grew a little closer today.
Oh.
Would I like to give Mondo a present? Yes. What I like to give him? I've got cup of soup.
Cup of soup.
Weezy joined the bike
would
gang,
make
and it's
sense.
just all ladies. It's ready in 3
Listen,
seconds. Go back in
he's
30 seconds.
he's becoming pretty big friends with Sakura, so you know. Like,
Yeah.
I do think this man respects women to an extent, at least. Damn, seriously? This thing is like super rare.
Hell yeah.
Cup of ramen. Don't mind if I do. Damn, I'm lucky as shit.
Hell yeah. Seeing Mondo's pleased with something I gave him makes me happy.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto, what's your ride?
Huh? I ride.
What? What?
Yeah, man, your hog, your chopper, your motorcycle. You think Makoto has a motorcycle? Mondo.
You've seen this boy.
Are you you're looking down at him. Do you think this little man has a motorcycle?
It's never. I don't ride anything.
Huh?
What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? You still don't have a hog?
Jesus Christ.
God, you're such a fucking dweeb.
Have you looked at me?
Or you're looking at him right now. Of course he is.
Sorry.
Yo.
Alright, man. I'm gonna educate you. A real man rides Kawasakai, okay? That's what I ride.
Hell yeah.
You ought to see it, man. The V-Twins got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course, it ain't for just anyone. You gotta have the skill to handle it.
You must really love your motorcycle.
Stop fucking around.
Hell yeah, I do. It's a goddamn bike, ain't it? We're crazy as hell. I'm a goddamn biker, isn't it? And that's my goddamn bike, ain't it? We're crazy as hell.
Yeah, you're the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right?
Hell yeah.
Damn straight. The invincible crazy diamond gang. That's very funny.
Think Crazy Diamond!
That's the stand of my favorite JoJo. Want to come on a ride with us? The monster sound coming out of that straight pipe. Hot damn.
Straight pipe?
What? What?
Come on. You gotta know what a straight pipe is, right?
It's like when something's missing, right? That's why it makes some monster sound? Oh.
I'm assuming it's one of the bottom two.
It's got a muffler.
No muffler.
The muffler just loud.
It's very loud.
That's when the motorcycle doesn't have a muffler, right?
Hell yeah.
So you did know. Good.
Yes, he isn't gonna help
He liked us.
me. He likes us.
Then that's that. Next time we ride, you ride with us.
That's true.
Man, that makes me think back to when I first started riding.
Yo.
My big bro used to ride too, you know? His name's Daya. Daya and Mundo. Together we're the Diamond Brothers. Everyone up and down the country knew us.
What? What?
Of course. I was always the cool one.
Yeah. Diamond Brothers, that sounds kinda incredible.
By the way,
First time I went out, I ended up at the back of the pack. Eventually the cops got us. They surrounded me. I was in some tough shit, man.
hey, damn it.
So I pulled over. When they came up to me, let's just say it was a massacre.
Massacre? Man, Mondo, you must really be strong.
Stop fucking around.
Of course! You can't wave the banner of our gang without that kind of strength.
You're right. Please don't shout at me.
Shit.
Ah! In a fight, they'll go after the leader first. Kill the leader of the pack, you know? That's why our other gangs come after me. So if you want to be leader of the pack, you gotta be a tough motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
You'll see what I mean when we go on our first ride. Get ready for it.
Okay. Actually, maybe it's better if I don't get involved in that kind of thing.
Coward.
Maybe. Like I said, I don't have a motorcycle. I don't even know how to drive one.
Hell yeah.
Then you can ride with me.
Fuck. I'm riding with Mondo, but other gangs target him first, right? No way.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I said get ready for it.
I can't get out of this.
Damn, I'm pumped. Can't wait to get out of here now. I'm gonna go on a road trip with my best buddy.
Oh, I'm doomed. Mondo left apparently in a pretty good mood. Crap, this is really bad. Even if I get out of here, I might still be in real trouble. Mondo's report card has been updated based on my experience with him. Maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Dragging my anxiety behind me, I walk back to my room. Still plenty of time left. Can't just sit around here, I should head out. You don't want to hang out more again.
How about Taka?
Taka!
Taka!
Yeah, we can find him. Kiyotaka Ishimaru, I want to talk to you, my Blurbo.
Yo, boo boo.
Blurbo. Gotta make sure that you are not in the dining hall before I leave this area. No, it's just the girls.
It's just the girl.
Just the girls. Where's my best boy, good boy? Where's my rules lawyer?
Where's your rules lawyer?
Where's upstairs? Okay, he's not out in the hall. It's time to go into all the rooms.
Oh, the room.
Reality isn't everything. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
Baby is sleeping. Like, what does that mean?
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Oh, the baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Are you in the boys' locker room? Cool. Oh.
Taka?
Nobody's out and about right now.
Everyone's hiding.
Everyone's hiding. Sleep in? Are you in the gym? No.
Damn, where is this guy?
Where is everyone? No. Right, Balky's there. I forgot I had a map function. Okay, Celeste is there. He's in the dressing room.
He's in the dressing room. Get him. Get his ass.
Oh, everyone just wanted to hang out in like this one area. Yeah, everyone's here.
Every single one.
Moth, don't you hear? Doing laundry. Fucking Kakakuri's hiding in the kitchen from the girlies. Yoko's in her room. Yoko's in her room. Yaki is just living in the library. Don't have to worry about him. My boy!
Yeah, boy.
Hey!
Hey, Makoto, what's up? Should I hang out with Taka for a while? Yes, let me just see if I have... Actually, do I have poison for you? Do I have a person to love? I didn't know. Where is he? There he is. Do I have a poison to love? That's the wrong button. No. Oh, I don't have anything to love, but I have things to like, I think. Yep, that'll do. Ta-da!
Hey!
What's that? You want to hear what I've got to say?
Quiet down and listen!
Very well. I've got many theories on many topics, and I shall share them all with you. You are just a little autism rules lawyer boy. This is my favorite little Blorbo. Taka went into extreme detail on some of his many theories. On many different topics.
Good job.
Here. This isn't like a bribe or anything, right? It's just a gift from a friend.
You hear me?
Yeah, totally. Thanks, Makoto. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
Yay.
Hey, Makoto. As long as they're talking, let's really talk. What do you say? Huh? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Then let's get down to brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. So what should we discuss? Politics? The economy? Internal affairs? International affairs? Sorry. Wait, hold on. Instead of big serious discussions, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think. What do you mean by a normal conversation?
You so right.
Well, for example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me!
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. And of course, my duties as the chairperson of the Morals Committee help keep me quite busy as well.
You understand?
It's my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies. Okay, but what else? Like when you're at home, or you just have some time to kill. If I have time to kill, I study. I see.
I was gonna say, Makoto, I think we know exactly what his answer is.
Haha, this is fun. Okay, my turn, Makoto. What do you like to do in your spare time? You know, just normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games. Huh. And this helps you study how?
Help him.
I cannot. He's just like Jesus. We tried to take him out to do something fun, and he just read all 18 of the rule books. And it just turned out to be not fun for anyone. No, it's not about studying. It's just for fun, you know?
That's wrong.
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you? You can insist all you want, but in the end, maybe there is a good reason. Like getting into something and talking to people about it, so maybe relating to your plants. You know what friends are, right? You know how it's useful? It helps, gives you something to talk about with other people. Something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like when you see something awesome or TV or some awesome game and you want to share it with someone, you find out the people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends. See?
It can't be.
What? His mind's blown into the
He's
stratosphere.
flabbergasted.
Whoa, what?
This is ridiculous!
I once was blind, but now I see. What the heck?
How unfortunate.
That kind of thing has plagued me for years. I've
Oh.
tried making friends, but whenever I would make conversation, it would all die after a few minutes. And now I finally found the answer. He's so autistic. I can't help it. He's my own him.
I'm so scared he's gonna die.
He's my favorite blurble.
He's probably gonna die.
I see!
I need to study more games, more TV shows. No, you don't need to study them. I'm so ashamed of myself. If there was a hole somewhere around here, I'd totally go hide in it. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy.
I let it get to me. I've wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I'm not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Makoto. Professor, you've taught me a most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of professor. That's gotta make things super awkward. Oh, no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson. Until then, I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, by your leave. He's just autistic.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. He's got the chisel. Can't help it. About waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. He's just like that.
He's just like that.
Professor. I love thinking about it. I don't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. Taka's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. We got a skill. Attentive influence. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. Hell yeah.
Yay.
After we're done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. Nighttime. Ding dong, ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Yeah, it is.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
No bed bugs.
No bed bugs.
No bed bugs. Another day gone. Even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? Well, we got at least
Forever
five more chapters.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's three other games. I think one of the other ones I'm thinking of is only a fan translation at the moment. There's no tomatoes. Oh, the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Monokuma Theater.
Wee.
Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. Can't help it, I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train
I was
station.
in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
You know.
Okay.
Big dog, big boy. Big yum.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Get ready to the dining hall before anything else. Let's go. Let's go meet the Blurbos.
Blurbos.
My Blurbos. I went to the breakfast meeting, same as always, but... Well... Is this everyone? It feels a little... small. Yaki and Toko stormed off yesterday, and it wasn't too surprising they hadn't come today. Even the table looks bigger somehow. I assume that is because 3 people are dead and 2 are abstaining. Yeah, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kinda empty. Still, I know Byakuyo's whatever, but shouldn't we go check on Toko?
You're serious?
I vote no. She's super annoying.
You're so right.
Yeah.
How can you be so cold? You are like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No! Rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet!
Shit.
Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might try to kill someone. You can see it in his eyes.
Huh?
We got no choice. Get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged.
No. I think that's going a little overboard, just a bit.
Count on it.
He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at sports day or whatever.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna use the rope to do tug-of-war or something? Idiot.
It can't be.
I'm not an idiot.
You!
You're an idiot.
Damn you!
Who are you calling stupid?
Oh no, boys are fighting again. Huh? What's wrong, Chihiro? You don't look so great. Oh, I'm just going for a little self-loathing, as you know, as you do. Huh? Self-loathing? Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and he said I was someone who can't fight back.
Oh.
I hate how weak I am. I'm just so small. Aw, see. So Mondo makes you depressed. Have you tried not being depressed?
What?
God, you're the worst.
What?
What? How's it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I was trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak anyway, right? Mondo, no, we hyped you up, man, no!
Mondo, no! Oh.
Are you crying?
You made my baby go cry, I'll kill you.
Yeah, you idiot.
It's cause you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come
Okay, don't
on.
worry about it.
Hey, come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't tell you anymore.
Really? Not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What? What?
I got it. I'll make you a promise as a man.
Promise as a man.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe I mentioned this before, but... ever since I was a kid, there was one thing that my brother told me over and over again. Now, he said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me. Left you? Oh yeah, my brother's dead.
Yeah, by the way, BT dubs.
Yeah, by the way, just forgot to mention it.
Oh. I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make all you guys cry.
Yo,
Not me, though. I would never cry. Anyway, so you can trust me when I make a promise. I make that my promise. So you ain't gotta cry. You don't gotta cry anymore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mondo.
Sure.
But
But I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. If I'm so weak anything can make me cry, that's not good. Still, don't stress out too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out.
In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime.
Hell yeah.
But then Miss Fujisaki would get smashed into a billion pieces. No.
just a second.
Shut up, you.
you
You're
know,
weird.
Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh?
She's so
I
cute.
see.
Yeah, don't bring it up though. I'm very shy about it.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. She's so cute. Bye.
I'm beginning to lean more into the camp that she probably does a murder.
Oh, it's my baby girl.
I don't. Well, listen. She wants to get stronger. She doesn't want to be weak, so she ends up. I could see the motivation if she wants to. She wants to. Like,
I can't
she wants to
believe
get out of
Morgan's
here.
calling my baby girl a murderer.
I don't. Well, that's either that or she's gonna be murdered.
No, my baby girl.
I just feel the feeling.
Looks like Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man, if we keep helping each other out like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Someday.
Someday.
Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up to breakfast. What can I do to try to understand those two better? Okay, so what should I do today? So, who do you want to talk to, Morgan?
I would love
I
to.
forgot they
talk
had
to
the dead
Chihiro.
now.
Oh.
Can I talk to Chihiro?
Chihiro, maybe, or that, or I mean, the implication in the text is also being like, oh, go talk to.
One of the bitches?
Yeah, let's go talk to one of the bitches.
Which bitch do you want to talk to?
Go talk to Toko.
Togo!
Byaku is the final boss.
Let's see, where are you on the map, Toko? Oh, you're just hiding out in your ring. You wanna say, let's say free my room. Toko? Now, where's Toko's room? That's Toko's room. Toko, do you want to hang out?
Leave me alone. Don't have to pay attention to me.
Can I hang out with Togo for a while? Yeah, sure.
Just do whatever you want.
Okay, we're gonna hang out. Spend some time with Toko. Grew a little closer today. I would love to give
Don't
Toko
look at me
a
like
present.
that.
Well, would I like to give her? Okay. That's nice. Here you go.
What the heck?
I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being this nice to me.
Alright, you're weird like that. Seeing
Yeah.
Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Mm.
Ellipses, ellipses.
Mm.
She's just standing there. Does she want something?
Mm.
She's not saying anything. Hello, Chipma. Kisses. Good night.
Good night, Gemma.
Maybe I should try to start a conversation.
Yeah, I guess.
Toko?
What? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you. So talk already.
Okay, sure, but what should I say? I didn't think this through. So, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Why do you want to know?
I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it might be nice to get to know each other.
Huh? What'd you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what?
Friends?
What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again.
You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway,
Come on. You don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that.
Yeah, you want to do? No, that's not true.
what the heck?
Fine. Then tell me.
Tell you what.
You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right?
Yeah, sure, you won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff.
Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. It was romance, right?
Yeah, she's a romance writer. The genre
Yeah.
the ultimate writing project specializes in. She's a romance writer.
Romance.
Romance, of course.
Of course we know. Oh, he actually knew?
Yeah, because successful so lingers the ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot to the top of all the hottest men poles, right?
How did you know all that? There's no way you could care about me.
I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we?
I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Yeah.
And Toko ran off, screaming like a banshee.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Did I do a bad social encounter? Pick up with the skill vocabulary, hell yeah! Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Thinking that might be it for me tonight.
Okay.
There's still time left in the day. When we come back, we can do the rest of the free time and then maybe the prequel before the Burmer. Before the Burmer. Let me see if... Yes.
Yay!
Hallelujah. Yes. Togo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The crazy girl.
The crazy girl. One of the many crazy girls we got in this game.
So many crazy girls.
We love them all. So, thank you to everyone for coming and watching Dangan, us play Dangan Ronpa. We're having a good time.
Yay! It's been so good.
Yay!
I hope everyone had a good time.
That's fun. Gotta stare at the calendar for a minute before I can say anything about next week. Alright, so.
Oh yes. Let me look too.
I should. I don't go
yeah,
into
'cause-
Sydney until the 18th, so maybe not. We will see what happens next week from Dangan
We'll see what the
Ronpa.
vibes are. Yeah, we'll see what the vibes are.
Because
'Cause-
for viewers and bot watchers and anyone watching in the future, next week on my Tuesday, which is tomorrow next week, I will be on a train for Sydney, and then the day after on a plane to go see my guys, my for real burgles.
Ah,
To be a
the
very
warbles.
my guys. My raid party.
Yay! But yeah, it's gonna be. I guess that's the same message I have for everybody else right now. So I would potentially. I'm probably going to try to get another stream or two in this week. Of something. I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to see when we get there. However, next week for the next 2 weeks actually, my streams may be a little sparse because we are going to have a very big trip coming.
Big clip.
A very, very big trip. So yeah. But I will hopefully see you guys again before that happens, sometime this week. But I hope everybody had a good time watching, and we will see you next time.
We'll see you next
Bye-bye.
time. Bye-bye.